Welcome to my first small video tutorial about the level editor of Chronicles of Helga. In this tutorial I will show you how you can create your own level for Chronicles of Helga and make it public. So let's just start with creating a new level. So we just push File, New Level, and we can set the width of the level, but we will just leave it like this for now. And we have to choose a level folder where the editor will save the level. So we will just create a new folder. Let's just call it video tutorial and press open. And then we just have to push create. Then it will tell us that we have to copy the images we want to use in the level into the image folder of the level. So let's just do it. Here is the folder I just created, and in there's a folder called images that the editor just created automatically, so you don't have to worry about that. And we will just open it and copy some files in there. So let's get back to the editor and set the background of the level. So we just push set background, and you just have to select an image then and press open. And there we go. We have background image, but right now the player would just fall down and die right away, so it would be kind of boring. So let's add some ground. To add ground, we just have to go where we want as a ground and push the mouse button and drag it and create a box like this. And if we let go, this pop-up will show up and it will ask us what kind of object we want to create. So since we want to create a ground, we select ground and press OK. Then this dialog will show up, and we can set some data in here. So let's set the height to 30 and select an image. Let's take this one and press save. So here's our ground. We can move it by dragging it with the mouse, and we can also edit it again, but since it's alright, we just close it again, and if we're done with it, we can lock it, and then you can't move it anymore accidentally. And yeah, let's continue with adding an enemy to the level. So we would like to add an enemy somewhere around here that moves up and down. So again, just drag a box, select enemy and press OK. So then this window will show up. We can set the width to 41, height 44, and select an image again. And since we want to move it up and down, we have to select this one, and then we have to set a minimum and a maximum value. The minimum value tells the enemy how far it should move up, so let's set it to 150, and the maximum value tells it how far it should move down. Let's set it to 350. So now it will move up to 150 and then down to 350 again. And now let's set the speed to 50. Max hits tells the enemy how many times a player has to jump on it until it's dead. So let's just set it to 1. And then we can set the value, how much money the player will get if he kills the enemy. And let's set it to 10. And then there's another checkbox called Finish Defender. And if an enemy is a Finish Defender, the player has to kill it first before it can see the finish. So if the player doesn't kill the enemy, he will not be able to finish the level. So let's set it to a Finish Defender and press save. So here's our enemy. We can move it around again, and it will move, you can see it down here, up to somewhere around here, 150, and down to 350. So now let's go on with adding another ground somewhere around here. So we can move the view of the level with those arrows. We can move to the right and to the left. And let's add a ground somewhere around here. Let's just drag the box again, select ground, and set height 30, and select an image, and press save. So here's our ground, and currently the level is pretty easy, so let's add a killer object. So we select killer, and if the player hits the killer image, the killer object, he is dead right away. So press OK, and then we set the width to 50, height 50, and select an image and press save. So here it is. Let's just put it right over here, and now let's add the finish. So again, we just drag the box and select finish and press OK. And then we can edit the data again. So let's set the width to 50 and height 50. Set an image, and then there are two other fields called process and last level in the world. And for now, since we're only creating a level, we can just ignore them. But if you're creating a story, you have to set them. But I will cover this in another video tutorial where I will show you how you can create your own story for Chronicles of Helga. But for now, let's just ignore it and press save. So here's our finish, and let's also add some money. So again, drag a box, select money, and press OK. And then we can set the width to 25 pixels and 25 pixels, and select an image, money, and we can set the value to 10. So the player will get 10 money if he gets the money. So press save, and there's our money. You can just put it right here, and we are pretty much done with our first level. But right now nobody can play it. So to make it public, you can just go to File and press Upload to bazingaproductions.com. Let's just press it, and then we'll ask us if you're really done with the level and you really want to upload it. Yep, we're sure. So we press OK, and just wait a few seconds, and then our level has been uploaded. So normally you would have to wait some time now until we have checked the level and activated it, but for this tutorial I disabled this and the level is activated right away. So let's just press OK and start the game. There we go. Here's the level. So if somebody starts the game now, you will get a message like this one. Says there's a new level available, and if you want to download it, so we just press OK, and the game will download it for us, and there we go. Our level has been downloaded, and OK, and then we can go to our levels and search for our level. There it is, and just press load, and we can play our level. So as you can see, there's no finish yet because we didn't kill the enemy yet. So if we kill it and pop, there we go, there's our finish, and we already got some money because we killed the enemy and got the money. So if we hit the finish item now, we are done with the level and we did it. So now we can also save the high score for the level. So we go to high score, select our level again, press load, and since nobody played our level yet, there's no high score, and down here is our high score. So if we want to save it, we just press save score, enter our name, and the game will upload the high score online, and everyone can see it now and try to beat your high score. And yeah, that's about it. That's our first level. Everyone can play it, and I hope you like the tutorial, and I'm looking forward for your own levels.